listen, I'm sorry that I couldn't be officially sworn in as the President of the United States today, but a Zoom call was the next best option. Today's the anniversary of my parents' murder-suicide, so I needed some well-earned me time. I don't care that you couldn't put my hand on a Bible. I'm a devout Satanist. Honestly, kind of surprised that they elected me. My slogan was literally genocide in the name of the underworld, and the vote was unanimous. Not including the rampant voter fraud, of course. I wonder whose fault that could be. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go give my nephew a midday naptime bedtime story.
Tell me a story, Uncle Tuck.
I literally just said I was gonna do that. Your ears are as big as a bloody elephant and you can't hear me in the other fucking room?
Spin me a fable or I'll slaughter your entire presidential cabinet, Unky.
Careful there, buddy. You could get locked up for a long-ass time letting shit like that fly.
Oh, Uncle Tuck, lull me to sleep with your stories and I'll dream of you carefully.
That's President Uncle Tuck, you twinkle fuck. Where the hell is my governmental notepad? Oh, here it is. Scallywagon Rubson Jr., a 30-year-old bearded Alaskan good old boy. He was the most experienced shark catcher this side of the Potomac River. He had just been let out on parole after shitting into a stranger's chum bucket before realizing that the nearest outhouse was approximately 11 feet due north.
He sounds like an inky, stinky little PU boy.
I crafted him that way so you could consider him relatable.
Despite your acknowledgement of the story's artifice, I am enthralled nonetheless. Please continue or I will chop off your balls and put them under my pillow tonight as a sacrifice to the testicles fairy. But, could you change the guy's name and start the whole thing over, please?
Fine, you entitled bastard. Phooey on you, kid. Baxter Umbries was a well-endowed but ill-intentioned fuck. He split his time between the Bay Area, Illinois, and the government facility where CIA officials tested on his newly captured grandson. Reportedly, they experimented on his ungodly deformed left kidney. They blew it up to such massive size that it exploded like a water balloon. And afterwards, they figured it would just be easier to paint the interior a color that matched the blood.
I think I heard about that in the paper.
No, you didn't, because it took place in the goddamn 70s. You're a spoiled little rotten baboon child. I'll rob your parents because I know where they live and I know how easily corruptible they are.
You didn't hear this from me, but put a gun to their face and they just crumble. Knees buckling, heads cocking back as tears roll up their foreheads. Shit's a sorry sight for sore eyes, which they will have after crying.
You're more dastardly than you were last month. I mean, remember that time that you spilled milk all over my long johns to keep me from skiing?
You hadn't paid your bills yet, Uncle Tuck. Rent was due on Boxing Day. You put that shit off and look where that got us. Trapped in a dumpster fire with no way out but down. And sorry to yuck your yum, but we just keep finding more lumpy dumpy.
The White House would only let us live there if we reached a certain level of income.
Whatever, you flea-bitten piece of dog snot.
Do you want to hear the rest of the story or not, you fuckface?
No.
Well, why the hell not?
I've lost interest. Shut the fuck up! I now see who you are, Uncle Fuck. You may know how to manipulate a voter, but your presidential duties have distracted you from properly raising me.
Consider yourself lucky I haven't figured out how to call in a drone strike yet. Call yourself Sharkcatcher the way you're walking on thin ice, biatch. Oh, you get that joke if you'd listen to my first story, you fucking dickweed piece of ass cheese.
I am 7 goddamn years old and I feel 80, motherfucker. I swear I'll feel 340 years old by the time I hit junior high. You scum-sucking scumfuck.
I'll kill your body and leave that bitch to wither in a gutter. I am not afraid to go to jail for child murder.
You may have fooled the country, but they don't know what goes on within the walls of your homestead. And because of my personal vendetta against you, I'm gonna swallow my own tongue.
Wait, I have just remembered my approval ratings. They will plummet if I have a dead child on my hands. Please reconsider.
In this present moment, I have just discovered that I have zero value for myself, and thus I can finally see and feel how you have perceived me for years. All I care about now is that you serve a shorter term than William Henry Harrison. So have fun with your presidential speed run, you blithering cockmonger.
Oh, fuck the approval ratings. You think death is the only way out? I'll find you in death, boy.
Then we'll have our first official family hug.
In hell! No, 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 no. No, my approval ratings, no. No.
Hey, Mr. President, how'd you like to go out and abuse your power to score with women?
Oh, I'd love to, but, what's the country's current laws on child neglect?
Well, overall, I'd say it's pretty illegal.
Okay, new presidential goals. Child neglect and child murder will be legal nationwide by 2025. This conversation never happened.